When is the perfect time to talk to your kids about sex?
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my.
What's up, PictureUsRolling fam? It's your boy Jay.
And Nifa.
And we here with our side of the story.
Our side of the story.
Today's topic is,
when is the perfect time to talk to your kids about sex?
and that is a topic right there. But make sure you like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell to be notified. We're waiting for a guy. It is free. And also I want to give a shout out to the Payton's family. It's a Payton's thing.
All right, yeah.
Shout out to It's a Payton's thing. Y'all make sure y'all check out their YouTube. It's called It's a Payton's thing. And their Instagram is called Payton's thing. Right. But we're gonna get into the.
I want to do a quick birthday shout out to.
Okay, go ahead.
Someone named Zach Winkler, I think it is. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Zach Winkler. Oh, happy birthday.
This cat, y'all.
The cat might not like that, but yeah, happy birthday to Winkler, man. Shout out to you. Have a great merry birthday.
Happy birthday.
Merry birthday. Happy birthday. Mm-hmm. But now we're gonna get into the
video.
So, when is the right time to talk to your kids about sex?
It's always an uncomfortable topic.
It is a serious topic because in all reality it is life and death. Because I say life and death because diseases, you gotta talk about diseases. You gotta talk about the pros and cons about things and everything. And our belief as us being believers in Christ, we don't talk about sex till marriage. Not saying
what you say we don't talk about.
We don't have sex till marriage. I'm sorry, but you saying when we talk to kids. But I'm just giving out.
Although, most of us have made mistakes and have had sex before marriage. But when you come into the knowledge, when you know better, you do better, right?
You do better, yeah.
But I think the time to talk to your kids about the birds and the bees, let's just call it that.
The birds and the bees.
When they come to you and start asking you questions like, where babies come from? Or how do I get the, breast? And that's when I think, okay, maybe it's time to have a little sit down and talk about the birds and the bees. So it's always uncomfortable to talk about because don't no parent want to get into, all this and that. But the way I explain the way babies come from is when a man and a woman are married and they're together. And that's when you have
they become one flesh. Intertwined. But
I don't get into detail.
And it goes, I think it depends on the gender too. When to talk to a boy is different talking about sex versus a girl. Because a girl, once they get pregnant, they have it. The boy, he gets somebody pregnant, they don't have it.
But that's the thing. Girls don't always get pregnant when they have sex.
That too. Yeah, you're right.
But that is a consequence to having sex.
Yeah.
You can get pregnant, you can catch an STD,
HIV, AIDS. You don't know.
Not only that, one of the very most important ones about having sex with people is you have, what is it called? Spirit. What is it?
Soul ties.
Yeah, you get soul ties
to people. So you having multiple partners. You have soul ties with all these different people.
Right.
And
so you have
supposed to be like that.
It'll come a time where you be able to explain it to your children.
That become
when
a spiritual
older.
thing. That's really a spiritual deep thing. It's deep. It goes deeper than rap right there.
And also, I want to say that when you're intimate, when you're married and you're intimate, it's a form of worship.
Because it's honoring God.
A lot of people don't know that, but it's a form of worship. We're worshiping God it goes really, really deep, but it's a form of worship. So and you don't want to get soul ties with people.
And they said the bed is undefiled because we in God's will.
Well, I guess this conversation isn't about birds and the bees. It's about
sex, period.
I guess sex. I guess we'll call it. I'm sorry, but you don't want to have multiple partners because you don't want to get soul tied with people.
And I look at it like this: so many people worry about sex, man. Worry about getting your education and learning. It ain't about sex, cause
you can get diseases. You ain't got to get pregnant. You can get diseases. There's all kinds of stuff that nobody talks about.
Yeah.
Syphilis, gonorrhea, gangrene. What is it? Blue balls and
but that's like. Yeah, that goes with sex. That still goes with sex.
Okay, well, yeah. But, you get those type of things, warts and genital warts and stuff like that. And some of y'all may say, what is genital warts?
See, when we was going to school, right, in high school.
It used to be so scary.
They have a class, it's a science class, right? And they show
education?
Sex education. They show you all the worst diseases.
But also, I grew up where we had a nurse who was over a department in a hospital that was at the church, and she would have classes on those on this topic, and she would show us different pictures of the disease. And I mean, it's really bad, y'all. Some of it look like a flower, because the warts have spread it and become huge and big. Some people can't walk, and different things like that. So you get crabs. So I guess this conversation is mainly about being no sex before marriage, man. Like, and I know that.
And try and be with. Oh,
I'm sorry,
y'all. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I got no. Okay, all right. I'm sorry, y'all. Got interrupted. But with that being said, well, I got thrown off.
No sex before marriage, but I know that some people get married and things occur during their marriage. But that's why you have to seek God first. Even before you get married, seek God first. Go to God for counseling. And if you're having that problem in your marriage, then I suggest abstain from having being intimate with your spouse until you get further counseling or medical attention, things like that. So
what just came to me, right? When Adam was in the garden, right?
Yeah.
We telling y'all the beginning of marriage. When Adam was in the garden,
Stars outside playing, so that's what y'all hear.
When Adam was in the garden, Adam did God's work, right? He did God's work. He named the animals and everything. Then at the end of the day, like, oh man, I need me a mate.
Right.
But
God saw that he was alone. God saw that he was the only one without a mate or without the other one. Yeah. Because all the animals had, it was two, male and female. And God saw Adam was by himself, and he was like, he'll make a woman in his image. Yeah, but
so he did God's work. He ain't worried about the woman. He seen he was alone, but it ain't dawned to him like that.
It didn't bother Adam because he didn't think about it. He didn't know.
So he went to sleep, and God knew. God said,
God put him to sleep. The Lord is my shepherd,
I shall not want.
God put him to sleep.
Yeah, the Lord gonna provide every need. So keep your eyes on God. Mm-hmm. Keep your eyes on what you need to do first. God gonna bring your mate along. Some people is not gonna have a mate because some people just ain't meant to have a mate. Like it's some people out here who ain't married or nothing. Like you said, a lady in the church one time.
God designed us not to be alone.
Yeah, He designed.
But there are people who are on special missions just for the kingdom only, and they're not gonna be married or anything like that. Yeah. But God, He doesn't desire for us to be alone. Yeah. His desire is for us to have a mate, to have someone else, a soulmate. But if you're divorced or separated or not married, then just seek God and go to God. God, He's the best counselor. He's our best advocate.
He's the truth.
He's a comforter. So if you're having any difficulties or any problems going on, concerning that situation.
Go to God first.
Go to God, seek God
first.
And I'm sorry, hold on, just wait. I think you should fast and pray, because through fasting and prayer is where you get things start to happen. You know, so if you're having a problem, you know, like I say with this topic, fast and pray and ask God for direction, and He'll lead you. So, but yeah.
Well, like I said, if you, but because it's gonna come to a point. I know some kids made their own decision, because I was one of those kids who made my own decision. It's gonna come to a point you're gonna have to tell them, hey, you're gonna have protected sex. I feel that's like
if you're gonna do it, because you can't watch them.
Listen, from 9th grade on up, that's when you should really teach them. But how it is nowadays,
you gotta teach
kids
them
are quick, because internet shows you so much information. And,
all these different subliminal messages.
And it's kids who, I'm talking about 8, 9 years old. Because it's kids like 8, 9 years old looking at these things on social media. So it's like, oh man, all the videos, so sexual stuff and all that. So it's like, you got to teach your kids. When you see, get a hint of something, you got to teach your kids immediately. Like, hey, this and that, and that. That's why right now, what we show start, we're married. We's in God's will, you feel what I'm saying? We show them like, look, this why we can do what we do, because we's in God's will. We are married. And she see that, and we ain't just saying, we setting an example. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what my thoughts about this topic.
And sex can be dangerous to a sinner or an unbeliever. Sex can be dangerous, because I was told that right down there between your legs can be something else and get you in a lot of trouble. It can get you in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
So, if you're a virgin, I advise you to please keep yourself. It's not worth it. You know, once you get a taste of that lifestyle or that, it changes everything. Even in a relationship, if you're with a girl or boy and y'all in a relationship, if y'all was best friends or whatever it is, and you go to have, you know, you get intimate with one another, it changes everything.
Yeah, it do.
It changes everything. Your whole attitude change. So a lot of times, a mother can tell if her daughter's being promiscuous.
Yeah, and another thing though, like as kids think they're so smart. Like, we've been there, done that. We're not our age overnight. Like, we didn't. Like we are.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And don't try to think your parents don't know. They know.
They know. Now, if they don't know, if they really don't know, that means they ain't paying attention.
Either they ain't paying attention or you had it real good.
You had it real good, but other than that, man, like I say, man, preserve yourself. Ask God, leading guide you, and send the right one for you.
Always keep God first. Okay.
That's what I say.
Pray about it. If you're not sure, pray about it.
Well, for the closes out, y'all, make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, be notified, and also, y'all, we got a P.O. box. It will be down in the description down below if you want to send anything. If you got any topics about anything you want us to say, but you don't want to put yourself on social media,
right?
For nobody to know, y'all can send it to our email or anything. I say our email or on P.O. box, but some will, some won't, somewhat, and we'll see y'all in the next video.
Bye.